Welcome back to Good Morning Colorado. You are taking a live look outside right now from Lyman. Looks nice outside so far. I think it's kind of that springtime weather, kind of nice in the mornings, a little bit dreary in the afternoons. But here to tell us about our chances for rain and thunderstorms, Ms. Marty standing by in the Weather Center. Marty, good morning. Hey, cloudy where you are.
Hey, good morning, Courgette. Yeah, we do have some low clouds and some fog in pockets across the area. It's not everywhere, but you can see some of that is viewed from Abba Eye Care at Powers and Woodman on the northeast side of town. Again, it's an indication that there's some low-level moisture around, should support some thunderstorms a little later on today. But right now, it's actually quite nice out, even in those areas where we have some fog. The temperatures are in the 40s to lower 50s. There's really not much wind out there. If you get up high enough into the mountains, you can still find some 30s early this morning. Futurecast shows the patchy low clouds and fog sticking around probably through the middle morning hours, and then that will go away. But we'll probably end up with a mixture of clouds and sun throughout the day. Notice at noon, not a lot of precipitation on the map, but a good bit of cloud cover around regardless. As we move into the mid and late afternoon hours, now we start to see the first of the scattered showers and thunderstorms developing, and the later into the afternoon we go, the more of these we're likely to have. Some bright colors on the map indicating that many of the stronger cells could produce some bursts of heavy rain, maybe some of that small pea-size hail, some gusty wind, and obviously plenty of lightning and thunder. But eventually it looks like those storms, as they track off to the east, may also again produce some severe weather. And we did have a little bit of that yesterday. We have that chance again today. Looks like the threat will be best just to the east of the I-25 corridor, though we can't rule out entirely a storm may be capable of producing some 1-inch diameter hail close to the mountains today either. And it does look like hail is probably going to be the severe threat of note in most cases over the plains. Could have some hail running between about 1 and 2 inches in diameter. We did have one brief tornado yesterday. That could happen again today. Again, it's not a great threat, but this time of year that does happen. Could also have some gusty wind. Flooding may be very localized, but I don't think that's going to be the case again as these storms kind of clip along pretty quickly. Before storms arrive, 70s in many areas in eastern Colorado. Somebody out here on the far eastern plains could briefly hit the lower 80s. We'll be in the 60s up in Denver and Lyman, and then probably 50s in Leadville today. Once the storms arrive, though, the temperatures do start to go down. We'll watch those track across the plains here this evening. Again, that potential for severe weather will exist probably through the mid-evening hours. Notice some pockets of maybe heavy rain going on through the middle of the evening into early tonight. Had some real heavy rain out here in east central Colorado yesterday. That might be the one area where we could have some flooding if we get some more of those storms to form over the same areas that are already pretty damp from what happened late yesterday. And it looks like some of that will go on through about midnight or so before it starts to really wind down across parts of eastern Colorado. Tomorrow morning, like the last couple of mornings, we could wake up again to kind of a mixture of clouds and sun, maybe some patchy low clouds or a little bit of fog around in spots. And temperatures, no big changes from this morning, should be in the 40s and 50s. In most areas in eastern Colorado, we'll have some 30s though up across the high country. Another real pretty shot from up on top of Cheyenne Mountain. We've had some real nice ones the last couple of mornings. Great color in the sky with some of the clouds up high. Then of course you can see the light bouncing off the top of the patchy low clouds that are across the area this morning. So just a good looking start to the day. We'll track more rain and thunder as we head into looks like a cool start to the work week. Late in the week things will begin to warm up. More on that in our extended forecast soon. Kershaw, back to you.